What's up, y'all? In this video, I'm going to talk to you about 5 things that I learned from David Shands. If you know who David Shands is, sleep is for suckers. In this video, we're going to talk about the 5 things I learned from David Shands about podcasting and something I feel like you guys can get from the video too. So make sure that you lock in and that you tap in. Let's go. All right, guys, you know what it is. I'm going to pull a card from my manifestation deck. I'm going to set the tone for the video and hopefully set the tone for your situation, wherever you are, whatever's going on in your day today. So let's just pull up card. Let's go. So this card says, never stop believing in yourself. So maybe that card was intentional for somebody right now. Whatever you're feeling, just go all in. Believe in yourself. You got the ideas. You got the vision. It don't matter what they say. Silence the distractions. All right. Let's go. All right, so one of the number one things I learned from David Shands about podcasting is that you can build a conference around it. Now, look, I've seen this guy build a conference and bring people together, and it's absolutely crazy. And that's something that you can do from podcasting, and you can start small. So you can use your podcast right now as a lead generation, as something that brings people together, and then you could take that and you can repurpose that and create a live physical conference and just start bringing people together physically. You can monetize that conference, generate revenue, and also build tighter relationships. So number one, you can literally build a conference from your podcast. Now, the number 2 thing I got from David Shands as far as podcasts are concerned is the opportunity to intentionally connect with people. So if you pay attention to the type of guests he have on the show, they are intentionally selected. He has great people that are teaching you real things that you can get a lot of information from, that are really giving value to his community, value to the listeners, value to the viewers, and he's intentionally growing his relationships. So you can intentionally select who you want if you have a podcast that has a guest, and strategically build relationships around being selective with the people that you're looking to connect with through your podcast, right? So that's number 2. Second thing I got is be intentional with connecting with who you want to come on your show. Number 3, you can actually become a millionaire from podcasting. So there's so many different ways for you to leverage a show to generate revenue. But when you really believe that you can build a 7-figure plus revenue stream with podcasting and become a podcast millionaire, it gets spooky. But you really got to believe it first. You got to see it and believe it's possible before you can actually achieve it. But people like David Shands, Ash Cash, and others are showing you that you can really turn your podcast to a full-fledged media business, and this media business can generate 7+ figures for you. So that's the third thing I got from David Shands, knowing and believing that you can create a 7-figure plus business from your podcast, aka your media business. Number 4. Now, the 4th thing I got from David Shands is knowing that by going live, that can literally help develop your audience and grow your current show. So from the morning meetup, going live on Instagram, or just having an interacting engagement where people can ask questions in live form and you can build a community around that. These are things that can literally grow your show because you can get subscribers, you can get followers, you can get people tapping into previous episodes, you can promote your current episode. You actually just give people another layer of the podcast experience. And there's a lot of podcasters right now that all they do is just create a show and drop a show, and that's it. So if you give them another access, and when I say them, I say your viewers and your subscribers and your listeners, if you give them more value and another way to interact with you, with your podcast, by going live, YouTube live, Instagram live, TikTok live, that's going to by default grow your show and make them feel closer to you and that they know you and that you're more and more accessible. So that's the 4th thing I got from David Shands. Now, the 5th thing I got from David Shands is consistency. So this brother works hard, and you can tell from the morning meetup, for Sleeping for Suckers, from the Brain Picker podcast, and just all the things that he does. He is very, very consistent in being married and a father and just being a mentor and all that stuff. The dude shows up consistently. So, and I actually had the opportunity to meet him, right? So look, you have to commit and you have to be consistent and you have to be someone that's looking at the long game, not the short game. A lot of the success that we want is not going to come in the time that we think is going to come. It's going to in time that's already predestined. But you need to do the work to become the person that is worthy of the success that you desire. And that's going to come from you deciding and being consistent. And out of the consistency, things will happen. So those are the 5 things that I got from David Shands. And I'm just going to put it out there. He's going to be on my podcast and I'm coming on his podcast, Sleeping for Suckers. So make sure that you look out for that. If you guys like this video, do me a favor, leave a comment below and share it with somebody out there. I know at least one of the 5 things that I got from David is going to help you guys grow your podcast, grow your media business, and just become a better person and just execute on the next level. And I'll see you guys on another video. And podcasters, how would you like to make 5 or 6 figures with your podcast? Did you know that most podcasters do not make any revenue? It's because they think they need brand deals, sponsorships, and a large audience to monetize your show. But what if I told you, you don't need none of that? Just a simple 4-step framework to position your show to be monetized. And I can give it again completely for free. All you need to do is head over to podcast2profits.live and I'll see you in this exclusive training. I'm gonna give you all the game. What are you waiting for? Head over to the training, let's go.